Go ahead, FaZe, kick us off. But hey,
Oh man,
because you wrote them down, I didn't.
I did. Okay, boom. So we got 4 quarterbacks.
Out of the shot.
We got 4 quarterbacks, and I need you to rate them 1 to 4. These are going to be your mid-tier, mid-level quarterbacks.
Mid-tier? I remember some of the guys on the list. I don't know if I would call that mid-tier.
I would call it mid-tier for sure. They're not the Mahomes of the world, the Bradys, the Rodgers of the world, but I think they're a couple steps under. I do think these are playoff quarterbacks in the right situations. Right? We got Baker Mayfield, we got Carson Wentz, we got Mitch Trubisky, and we got Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. I like Jared Goff. I like that nickname.
So if you're asking me just off the eye test, right? My list goes talent-wise. I'd put Carson Wentz at my 1. I'd probably put Baker at my 2, Goff at my 3, and Trubisky at my 4. I don't think Trubisky is jack shit, actually. I think he's trash.
I think he's trash. That's why I'm not really worried, because like Steelers fans are like, oh dude, like we got a quarterback finally after Ben's gone. I'm like, are you sure? Do you remember the last time he played? He put up all right numbers. I'm not gonna say he was like complete shit, because that would be a lie.
No, he's like a penny back.
Yeah, exactly. He's not anything that you want really on your team. Out of that 4 though, let me try to think about that. I think I'd have to agree with you. Wentz is probably the best one out of that group.
He's played MVP level caliber. He's been an MVP caliber quarterback before.
Before he busted up his knee, and he wasn't really all that bad last year in Indy. There was like 2 or 3 games where he should have thrown probably 7 or 8 picks. But like, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you have an off game.
I back him up for his Indy days. I think he played a damn good season, and they were on a roll up until the end, and he blew it in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And it was just a careless. It was a couple careless turnovers at the end of games, but it's also games they should have won way prior to the last possession.
Yeah. Agreed.
So I think coaching has a lot to do with that as well. But I think he played well. I think Jonathan Taylor was a beast. So I think that team was successful. I don't think they should have gotten rid of him that easily.
Yeah. And especially to send him to Washington, like, come on, dude. What are you thinking about that
Washington has talent, so I'm excited to see what he does with a
We're
semblance.
supposed to cover that team, but let's be real, FaZe. How much talent do they really have?
They have a receiver that's not fucking Michael Pittman or a beat-up T.Y. Hilton.
Terry's very fucking good.
Terry's great.
Terry's very, very fucking good.
Terry's fantastic. I think they have a good tight end. I think Logan Thomas is solid. I think they have a solid.
They need to get another one, though.
I agree.
If they're going to have Wentz, they need to get another tight end.
So are there high expectations for Washington?
Oh, no. Not at all.
I think they could win.
Let's not get that twisted.
I think they can win the NFC East.
At least.
I think they can win the NFC East.
Hey, FaZe, not FaZe. Steph, put the mic in front of you, by the way.
Shit.
I think they can win the NFC East. I think they can give Dallas a run for their money. I think Philly is still another year away from contending. Mm-hmm. I think Jalen Hurts is. I mean, we could put Jalen Hurts in the same kind of conversation. He just doesn't have enough under his belt to be put in this conversation. These are people with like 3-4 years of experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're 1 to 4. Similar.
So yeah, I agree. Wentz number 1, Baker number 2. I would put Baker ahead of Wentz, but.
Okay, hold on real quick. I had to ask.
Not gonna.
As from my perspective, I want to know.
Yeah.
Are y'all suggesting that at both of them at their best? You're suggesting that Carson Wentz is
at his best? Oh,
at their
100%
best.
better than everybody on that list.
Oh, so
by far.
I don't know.
At his best?
There was a point in time Baker went 28 touchdowns, 6 picks.
He was an MVP caliber quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was. But Baker also won a playoff game with Cleveland, with the Cleveland fucking Browns.
Yeah, that's a point I like to make all the time. So, yeah, I agree with you there. So, yeah, I would probably stick with Baker, 2. And then 3, I would put Trubisky, because Jared Goff.
Over Mr. Golf?
Yeah, dude, Jared Goff sucks. I will say that.
He went to a Super Bowl.
Directly into this camera right now. Jared Goff, you are bad at playing quarterback.
Jared Goff went to
I'm sure you could throw several touchdowns on the 3 of us, but that is not who you're playing against, pal.
He went to a Super Bowl. Mitch Trubisky.
Sean McVay just won Matt Stafford a Super Bowl.
Let me ask you a question. First off, Matt Stafford is a great quarterback. We can have that conversation.
Pretty good. He's pretty good.
He's pretty damn good.
He's pretty damn good. Great as a stretch.
He's a pretty damn good quarterback. He has great arm talent. And and he makes the right plays.
Technical difficulties. I keep getting bothered while I'm at work. I'm not even at work. We got off at 2. Y'all need to leave me alone, Evers. If you ever see this.
Let me ask you a question, Jordan. Do you think that team, but replace Jared Goff with Mitch Trubisky, do you think they make it to a fucking Super Bowl? And the answer is a fuck no. Do you remember the game against Kansas City? It was a shootout. It was like a 48-45 game. He was going tutty for tutty with Patrick Mahomes.
I know several seconds ago I was just talking shit about Mitch, but I think Sean McVay could take just about anybody playing quarterback to a Super Bowl. Honestly.
You have to be you have to be mentally capable of making the right plays.
Yeah.
I don't think
Mitch Trubisky. When that guy's your coach, you kind of are. Matt Stafford threw like almost 20 picks last year, dude. Let's not get it twisted.
But in crunch time, if you look at the crunch time numbers,
dude, he threw a pick in the fourth quarter against my injured ass Ravens.
Who won the game?
They did. But if he doesn't throw that pick, they handle that fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fair. I still do think
drive to win the game.
If you look at crunch time numbers, Matt Stafford this season, especially in the fourth quarter and beyond, was a top 5 quarterback according to Pro Football Focus, which is the Bible of our dear friend Skip Bayless. Pro Football Focus has Matt Stafford rated a top 5 fucking quarterback in the fourth quarter and beyond.
Oh wow!
But they can have them rated wherever they want. Pro Football Focus is, I mean. I won't get into this. I'm not going to get into this, but fuck Pro Football Focus.
I would say outside of the 3 quarterbacks in the NFC, we kind of know what the NFC is made of. Mm-hmm. The AFC is fucking stacked.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
If you had 5 QBs, your top 5 QBs in the AFC, go.
Mahomes, number 1. I feel like that's pretty easy.
Okay.
Now that he's in the AFC... Probably Russ. But I struggle to put Russ over Josh Allen, but I'm going to because Russ is a more established quarterback than Josh Allen.
Over Josh Allen?
Oh, yeah. I'm putting Josh Allen's number 3, though, so it's not like I'm slouch. It's not like he's catching that much, you know what I mean? I'm not disrespecting him like that. 4, Lamar. Mr. Jackson.
Damn. Right, yeah. You got to give credit to the MVP.
Yeah. And then number 5, this is a fucking tough one. The AFC's so fucking loaded at QB. I'm trying to think, but I don't want to think too long and not talk. Who do you think? Give me one so I can like spitball.
I could either say Herbert or Burrow in this situation, or Deshaun.
Fair.
Deshaun hasn't played. I would probably count him out because he hasn't played football in a year.
Not Deshaun.
But Herbert and Burrow, you could go either way. I think Herbert's the better arm talent. Mm-hmm. I think Burrow is just he's a Joe Shiesty, bro. He's a fucking baller.
Yeah.
And he wins football games.
Yeah, out of those two, I'd probably go Burrow. I think Justin Herbert can be a better QB, but right now it's probably...
Yeah, I mean, I love Herbert.
I hate to say it because he's in my fucking division, but it is what it is. Guy's ridiculous.
When Miami passed up on Herbert, I was depressed. Love Tua, but I think if we had Justin Herbert and the fact that we have Tyreek Hill now, that would have... It's like you're going from Mahomes to Mahomes at that point. Like... In terms of, like, capabilities with your arm.
Y'all could have had him, dude.
I know. We fucked up.
So good.
We fucked up.
They even said it. The Chargers said it. They were like, we're going to take whoever the fucking Dolphins don't take, and we don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Y'all fucked up. I'm not... No, not necessarily, because Tua hasn't been bad when he's played.
He hasn't been
disrespectful to say he's trash.
But I haven't seen the glimpse of like generational talent. I haven't seen the.
No, he's a good quarterback.
Yeah,
same thing I was just saying about Matt Stafford.
You know how many good quarterbacks we've had? Fucking Chad Henne was a decent quarterback. Yeah. Matt Moore was Chad Pennington was a good quarterback. You're not fucking going anywhere with good. You need great
Chad
now in the league.
One of my friends from high school.
You need great in the league now. Oh, what's up, Coach?
Hold up, surprise appearance. Go stand over by FaZe and stuff.
What up, Coach? What up, Coach?
Dropping off cigarettes.
What's good, yo?
What's going on? What's going on, Coach?
Can't see you, Coach. You got to get a little closer.
What? Oh. Am I here?
Yeah, you're in there.
Hey, what's up, man?
Let's go.
So if I'm doing top 5 in the AFC right now, until Mahomes proves me otherwise, he's still number 1. I'd actually put Josh Allen at number 2. Here's where shit gets tricky for me, because I like Russ. I do. I like Herbert. I like Burrow. I like Deshaun. I like Lamar. So those are, and I like Derek Carr too. Derek Carr just signed a fucking $40 million per year extension. Now you have Devontae Adams as your receiver, not just fucking Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah.
And Speedy Gonzalez, Henry Ruggs.
Well, yeah.
He's gone now.
He's gonna be doing some time.
Yeah, a lot of time.
Yeah. Do you not remember what I'm talking about, Steph?
Nah.
He was cruising down the street in his Corvette going 150 and caught a DUI. He didn't kill anybody, did he? Or did he? No, he killed a dog. He didn't kill the person.
No, he killed. I think he did kill her dog, but I don't think she died. No.
Yeah, but
it
was a DUI.
No, hold on, she did.
Did she?
She died. Yeah, I think she eventually died after her injuries. I feel like I should.
I definitely.
I'm gonna double check this part, and I'll see if I have it.
I heard about this.
Yeah. Well, long story short, he's fucked. It sucks. It sucks because he's fucking talented and fast as shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
very, very good.
In terms of like my top 5, I'm going Mahomes. I'm going Allen.
You put Josh Allen number 2.
Yeah,
I feel like that's fine. Obviously, I feel like I'm one of the only people that's gonna put Josh Allen at number 3.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Russ,
I'll fight anybody.
I have
on
recency
that.
bias. So recency bias tells me Josh Allen's the second best quarterback in the AFC.
Fair. Okay. Yeah. At least you admitted it.
Yeah. And Russ, I would probably put at number 3. I put Lamar at number 4, just because Lamar didn't have the best season last year.
Bro, he got hurt.
In terms of as a full on quarterback.
He got hurt.
No. I'm putting him at my 4. He's in my top 5. I'm not gonna knock him out of my top 5 for it. He won the MVP 2 years ago.
And I don't like that. That's my boy. He's sitting right behind me.
He's the MVP 2 years ago. I gotta give credit where credit's due, man. But where my 5 spot goes, I think Burrow is better than Herbert.
Joe Burrow.
And that's also bias. Because
not really. He took his team to a Super Bowl
with a shitty offensive line.
Before he got hurt the year before, the Bengals, I mean, their record wasn't great, but wow. But he had them playing so much better. Oh, the technical difficulties. Fucking Christ. He was playing very well before he got hurt against the Washington football team.
He was, but I don't know, something about the way Justin Herbert plays football, man. He reminds me of he reminds me of Aaron Rodgers. Just in terms of arm talent, ball placement, the way he's able to move in the pocket.
I love him, dude.
And
Justin Herbert.
He likes to fucking win, man.
I wasn't sure how good he was going to be either coming out of college. I spilled my soda, everybody. I'm trying to clean that shit up. I'm going to duck out of it.
I never know how good any Oregon quarterback is going to be coming out of college.
I love Mariota, too. That's why I was
After Marcus Mariota kind of he didn't shit the bed, but he wasn't what I thought he was going to be.
No, not at all. I thought he was going to be at least better than Jameis, and I don't even know if that's true.
No, I thought Jameis was going to be it in the NFL. Yeah, hell yeah.
I never did. And I was right about that, so I can fucking die on that hill.
Him and his crab legs, man. I thought he was going to run away in the NFL with like he did with those crab legs, but I really thought it was his league. It was going to be his league in a little bit. He has the talent. He just doesn't have the IQ, and he doesn't have the want to win, I don't think. But we'll see. I think
going after my man's IQ. Right. On camera face.
Hey, Jameis, you don't have the IQ to play quarterback at a high level in the NFL.
Shit.
He said, "I'm looking at the camera."
You threw 30 fucking picks. Brady took the same team and won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, literally.
Damn. You threw 30. You can throw the fucking football. You can make plays, but at the same time, you're also going to make plays to cost your team. That's you have the Russell Westbrook effect. You can score 30, and you're going to have 10 turnovers.
Russ was not always what he was this year, man.
He was always a turnover machine and a shitty shooter. But that doesn't mean he wasn't a tripped-up machine.
He was definitely a bad shooter. Was he always a turnover machine?
And he was a first-round exit. Without KD, he was at best a first-round exit. Jameis Winston at best is
I want to hear this.
First-round exit.
As a novice football fan, right? Mm-hmm. My question is, who's this young man that just got hit by a
Dwayne Haskins? Yeah,
damn,
we talked about him on the last one.
Speaking of quarterbacks,
he played for the Skins at the time.
I heard he played for Washington.
The Commanders, sir.
Yeah.
They're the Commanders now, but he didn't play for them. He played for the Skins.
All right.
So I said the Skins. I didn't say anything else.
How good is my guy? How good is he?
I'm not going to disrespect him. He had He had to develop, and that's why he went to Pittsburgh.
Tell me how you feel.
He had to go to Pittsburgh. That's why it just didn't work out for him here. You can probably blame that more on the environment in Washington than you can on him.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, when he was playing, at times he just didn't make the plays. So they moved on.
He said
they had maturity issues.
Stellar quarterback.
That's kind of irrelevant now.
He was a stellar fucking quarterback in college. Motherfucker was
he threw like 50 touchdowns.
Yeah, he was nice at Ohio State.
Like 4,500 yards or like 5,000 yards.
He was fucking good, dude. And I think he has. I think he had the potential to be very, very good in the NFL as long as he had the right coach and the right pieces around him. He really could have had a decent career.
I mean, now the unfortunate part about it is now we'll never know. That's the worst part about it because Pittsburgh is a way more stable organization, and I'm sure based on what all his teammates said about him after he passed away, it seemed like all those maturity issues and shit that he had while he was here in Washington, they kind of, changed a little because 100%. He got older and, he was getting married. He had a fucking kid.
Definitely.
And all this other type of shit. So regardless of whether he had maturity issues here or not, it's kind of beside the point. The guy's never going to get a chance to fucking develop now.
With that being said, also, fuck you, Schefter.
Yeah, fuck you, Adam Schefter. We're on video now, you little punk-ass bitch. You can't even reach my shoulders. You want to sit here and fucking talk shit about Dwayne Haskins, you motherfucker.
I can't believe Steph, do you know who Adam Schefter is?
Nah, but you talking
He's
shit.
like the Woj of the NFL.
Oh.
Yeah, people respect Woj. Nobody respects Schefter.
Yeah, Schefter's a bitch. He talked bad about. Yeah. He like you don't talk bad about the deceased, bro.
No.
Motherfucker.
He talked shit after he passed.
After he passed, the first thing go for it. The first thing he tweeted was like, troubled quarterback Dwayne Haskins after having a rough start here, strolling in and out of character issues has recently passed. Like that's how you fucking do it. Are you serious?
Extra. Yeah,
he didn't have to do all that.
He did not have to do shit.
Did they get on him about that?
Yeah, fuck yeah,
dude. Twitter.
Lamar Jackson violated him.
Did he address it?
He apologized, but so much so
to
like
your apology really
it's disingenuous. It's get the fuck out of here, man.
He showed his ass already.
Yeah, fuck yeah, he showed his ass.
It's like you already said it, bro. Like you wouldn't have to apologize if you'd have just thought about what you were about to say for a second. You tweeted it. It's not even like you said it out loud.
You gave enough thought. Shit.
You look at that and like, I can send this right now, and nobody's gonna get that upset about it.
Damn.
You thought, Shefty? Jesus.
And it's like he's done shit like this before, but like Woj would never. Woj would fucking never. Everyone loves Woj.
Woj knows what to do.
And we love when Woj bombs come out, man.
Just get the fucking message.
Hopefully we get Woj on the pod one time to give us some breaking news.
No, that'd be
crazy. Woj, if you're hearing this,
Woj.
pop out.
I'm gonna tag you in it. You'll have to see it, dog.
Yeah.
Right, but
weren't we talking about football before we started talking about?
We were.
Yeah, you brought up Dwayne Haskins. What were we talking about before that? Top 5 QBs.
Yeah, top 5 QBs.
And I was saying, where does he rank even in terms of top anything?
He was a backup in Pittsburgh, so he's not going to be in the top 5.
Damn. Yeah. So did he even ever get to play it? Oh, like
he did.
Yeah, he played. He got to start towards the back half of the season his rookie year on the Skins, and then the following year on the football team. I think he got cut week 9 or 10,
something along that nature.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then Pittsburgh picked him up, and he was actually shit was going well, man, and he was looking good, and he was practicing with them, training with them down in South Florida when everything happened, and. Rest in peace, and praying for the family.
And Trubisky was down there too, apparently, and they were all hanging out and working out literally the morning or the day before or the day of. So wow! I can't fucking imagine what that's like, man. I honestly can't.
Yeah.
I have no teammates really. I had a coach that passed away after I was in high school. He was our football coach, but that's the closest thing I could say to that. And I wasn't even on the team. So obviously it affects you, but it's different. If you're about to go fucking play for the guy and the dude passes away, you're like, yo, what the fuck?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Golly.
Shit, nuts, man.
Yeah, man. No, so quarterbacks, AFC. I'm excited to see what Mahomes does. I'm pumped to see, if he still got it after Tyreek's gone, because, a lot of times we see the memes, it's like, fuck it, Tyreek's out there somewhere, throw it up. So with him being out, I still think he's a sensational arm talent. I still think he's a fucking beast. He wins football games, man. He wins football games.
Mahomes is great. I hate having to play against the guy. I don't think we play them this year. Thank God.
And I think Juju can come out and do some shit with that team too. Don't do that. Don't do that. I think Juju. He's not bad.
He stinks.
He doesn't.
He stinks,
He's just
dude.
a fucking TikTok
He's good for making
superstar.
TikToks. Yeah, exactly. That's all he's good for, Faith. He is not. You saw what happened when he lost AB. The second AB wasn't on that team anymore, and they put the best corner on them, or the defense, best corner on him, I apologize, or the defense just adjusted to him. He had nothing. He didn't break 600 yards.
Who was his quarterback?
Ben Roethlisberger. And that was before his arm fucking failed him.
Ben Roethlisberger has been a fucking fart bag for the last 3 years of his career. No offense.
Bro.
He's been one just flat, like... He
I don't
sucks.
even watch
He got
football.
hurt one of those years, and the 2 years before that, one he led the league in passing yards, and then the following year he had the team at 11-0 before they lost to Washington.
That was some bullshit.
I don't know what the hell happened.
That 11-0 start was terrible, and you know it. It was a fluke.
They still did it.
Shouldn't have happened, and they got whooped in the first round of playoffs.
They still did it, though.
Didn't Baker knock him out in the first round of
They
playoffs?
smoked that ass.
What the fuck?
They smoked that ass.
That
That's what
11-0
happened.
was a fluke. It was against shit teams, and they were pulling it out because their defense was
Tell
solid.
me why you got Josh Allen at 2 over Russ, though. What is like? Are you a Josh Allen guy?
I
like Josh Allen.
I love Josh Allen.
I don't know if I'm a Josh Allen guy.
I think I am a Josh Allen guy. I'm a Josh Allen guy. Hell yeah, I'm a Josh Allen guy.
Why?
And this is me talking as an AFC East fan.
Because he's
and
the
a
white
Dolphins
Cam
fan.
Newton, is that why?
No,
is that why you like him?
he's
Cade?
big. He's what, 6'6", 250.
6'5",
can
yeah.
throw the ball 90 yards down the fucking field.
Yeah, he's got
makes the
rocket
right plays. Game-winning drives this last season. He was damn near unstoppable. And had it not been for the new OT rule, which we're going to talk about on Sunday,
Yeah.
he probably would have sent Mahomes packing.
I agree with you. His defense had to make a stop there. I don't know how the fuck they didn't. Josh Allen is fucking... He's like that.
Yeah,
Wow,
he's
okay.
nice.
But they are loaded offensively.
They are.
are
No,
loaded.
well,
They're
they don't have
stacked
any kind of
with
fucking
skills.
running game. Who's their running back?
I mean, yeah.
Devin
they-
Singletary?
Didn't they pick somebody up in free agency? I mean, even if they did, it's not going to make much of a difference.
Dalton
Josh
Knox
Allen's
is
gonna be the
great
whole
at tight end. I
fucking
like
part of that team
Knox.
anyway.
I like Knox at tight end. Stephon Diggs is great, and Tyler Gabriel is
Taylor Gabriel.
Taylor Gabriel
Yeah.
is up and coming. I think he had a show out performance against Kansas City, 4 TDs. Like
No. You're that shit. His name is Davis, I think.
Gabriel Davis.
Yeah, Gabriel Davis.
Gabriel
There you
Davis. My fault. My
Sorry,
apologies.
Buffalo
No
Bills
disrespect.
fans.
Yeah, no
we gotta get
disrespect.
this right, dude. I in a way, you know what? I feel like I am kind of thinking over it. Like I did pick the Bills to win the Super Bowl last year. They didn't do it, but I thought they were gonna get there and win the fucking Super Bowl.
I also think had the Bills beaten Kansas City, I think the Bills would have made the Super Bowl over the Bengals.
That's why I thought they were gonna beat Kansas. They built themselves to try to beat Kansas.
Because
City.
Kansas City's front four is not what the Bills' front four is. They would have, and that Cincy offensive line was so shit that they would have applied a lot more fucking pressure.
Yeah.
Probably got to Joe Burrow a couple more times than Kansas City did, and I think they would have taken it home. And had they gotten to the Super Bowl, who were they playing? Yeah, it would have been
played the
anybody's
Rams.
game. Yeah, it would have been anybody's game. I think the
Super Bowl
Cinderella
champs.
story.
How did you forget who the Super Bowl champs were?
Because it was nothing memorable.
What?
I was also a Joe Shiesty fan, so that broke my heart and it broke my pockets. Fuck you,
Yeah.
FanDuel.
Hold on. You're a Joe Shiesty fan, but you're an Alabama fan.
I'm a Joe Shiesty fan in the NFL.
How does
He
that work?
fucked Alabama up. I can't deny the fact that the man's nice.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can't.
don't either.
I can't
He's my
deny
top five.
talent. I can't deny talent, and he has like a young swag to him, which I like. You know, when you have the Bradys and the Rodgers of the world, it's like it's a breath of fresh air. Homie's coming in with iced out chain, VVS's, Cartier glasses, like,
Eh.
and he's a white boy. Come
I
on,
don't like it.
he got a little swag
I
to
don't
him.
like it, dude. He's good. I don't like it though. He's a little too much for me personally.
But
So it's not a joke. Tom Brady's coming back.
He's
back.
He's back already.
He was supposed to be the Dolphins quarterback until we fucked it up.
No, he wasn't.
He was supposed to be a minority owner and the quarterback.
That's still all alleged.
It's not speculation anymore. That's a
it is.
report that
It's
came
still-
out.
Reports are speculation based. We don't need to get into that, but I'm just saying.
Well,
There's
so-
no there's like alleged talks about it, but then the whole Brian Flores thing went down.
fuck
so
Brian, bro.
Even if there were talks about it, I don't think Tom Brady's gonna mention it after that happened.
Fuck that Brian Flores situation. Fuck the Dolphins, actually.
Yeah. You're a Dolphins fan.
Yeah, no.
What does that make you feel as a fan?
It sucks because...
Firing the guy just because he's,
No, it sucks because Brian Flores was...
he's not supposed to.
He was a hell of a coach, I think. I think the world of Brian Flores. I think it was a shitty situation, but I also think he could have handled it better. I think it was
his lawyers are kind of dipshits.
Yeah, super
and I know
dipshits.
that sounds crazy to say because we're not lawyers, but they seem kind of like dipshits.
For the folks that don't know what happened with Brian Flores, Go
for it.
So he's suing basically the NFL and the Dolphins for coordinating sham interviews. He sued the Dolphins. He sued the Giants.
The Giants.
And a couple teams. I can't remember all the teams right off the top of my head, but basically for conducting sham interviews. And what I mean by that, when I say that, there's this Rooney Rule in the NFL, which basically means that you have to interview one minority
coach.
Yeah, coach. You have to interview somebody like a person of color. You know what I'm saying? You have to interview a person of color, at least one, to be your head coach if you have a head coaching vacancy. And basically what he's alleging in his allegations, in his lawsuit. Jesus. It's a fucking word salad right there that I just threw out there. What he's alleging in his law, I almost did it again. In his lawsuit is that these teams were basically hiring the coach they wanted ahead of time and then interviewing him just to have that rule get passed over and say they checked him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Bill Belichick fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah. So what basically gave it away, good call, almost forgot about that, was Bill Belichick texted Brian Flores trying to text the head coach of the Giants, now Brian Daboll, saying, congrats, heard from the Giants that you're their guy. And he texts back Coach Belichick, damn, I was about to interview with them today. Like, I didn't know that. That's great to know. And then Bill texts him back, and he's saying basically like, yeah, what do you mean you haven't heard yet? And then he checks and sees, oh, shit. Basically, I'm texting the wrong Brian. And Brian Flores goes, did you mean to text Brian Daboll, who was hired to be the head coach of the Giants?
Yeah.
Fucking wild situation.
He's also suing the Dolphins front office for paying him to throw
allegedly
games.
We don't. So like
I heard of this.
The crazy part about this is like, how's he gonna prove that the owner was trying to pay him off to lose games? I know he could, like, if there's an email or a contract anywhere.
But the owner's too smart.
But I'm
to let
sure,
that.
yeah.
There's no way they left a paper trail of a fucking bribe.
It's fucking crazy.
Shit. This is getting me rant for Sunday,
bro. It happens
bro.
all the time, though. It's going to sound crazy when I say it. The Rooney Rule is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because, like...
inherently racist, even though it's trying to not be racist.
And shout out, like, the reason they had to have it put in place, obviously, is because no black dudes or, like, Hispanic dudes ever coached in the NFL. Because I think, Tom Flores was the first dude to be a minority coach in the NFL, and he coached the Raiders. Al Davis hired him back in, like, the 80s, and he won, like, 2 Super Bowls for them.
Wow.
He was the fucking first one in, like, the modern-day NFL, I believe. And then I think the first black coach was Art Shell, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
I want to say it was Art Shell.
I would probably have to.
Or Gene Upshaw. One of those two.
I think Art Shell was before.
I can't remember if it was Gene Upshaw or Art Shell, but either way. Yeah. So think about that. The fact that they had to put that rule because there was like fucking 2 minority coaches that were ever hired is insane on its face.
Yeah.
And now that these NFL owners know, I can hire my guy and then just fucking interview these other guys and just be like, fuck it, I'm not going to give you the job anyways, but I can cross this off my list. It sounds nuts for me, white dude, to be like the Rooney Rule is kind of bullshit, but if you think about it, the Rooney Rule is kind of bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And the rules in place so that the bullshit could keep on going.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem. And that's a lot of people are starting to realize that too, and that's why this lawsuit's out there. And I think a couple other coaches are jumping on the lawsuit with them. I don't remember who specifically. We probably should have looked that up. But yeah, man. I mean, if any of that shit's true, then
we're in for a fucking roller coaster, dude.
Wild time, and it's just like what's going on over here in DC. Fucking the Commanders, man. That's who they are. The Commanders. We are Commanders. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. This shit going on with them is nuts. Have you read into that at all?
I don't even want to get into it.
It's fucking
nuts.
insane. They're alleging that there are 2 books that are being ran. One in which they're showing to the government clean books so they don't get, their team taken away from them or anything like that. And then another book where they're basically they're giving it to the NFL, and it's hiding money that they're stealing from the other owners. Because in the NFL, just like in the NBA and the MLB, there's a revenue share because it's a whole league that you guys are all involved in. So that's like, okay, dude, you're making all this money off of your tickets. This team in fucking, I don't know, Minnesota, a bad basketball team in Minnesota, let's say. Like, if there's a bad basketball team in Minnesota, they have to share their ticket revenue with everybody, so that way they're not getting completely fucked as an organization. So that is what they were. I think he was a VP of something. He was some sort of. He worked like on the financial side for the Washington football team, and he's basically saying that they would charge $55 for a ticket. That was actually $45 for a ticket for the college games that they would host. And the one specifically he was talking about was Notre Dame and Navy. And they made $162,000 off those tickets, which, I mean, if you're a billionaire, that doesn't really sound like that much money, right? But if they're doing that with their college games, making $162,000, what do you think they're doing with the NFL games? Yeah. That's what Congress is looking into right now. Wow. So I can't, like, and NFL tickets are way more expensive than a college game.
Hell yeah.
So it's like, okay, this ticket that's supposed to be $80, I'm charging you $140 for. Yeah. And imagine how much money they're getting to keep off that. And there's more to this too, that they were like trying to withhold security deposits from their season ticket holders.
Oh.
So they're basically making it like fucking possible for you to get your deposit back on your season tickets. I don't know like the specifics of that, but like you have to jump through all these hoops. From what fans have said, they've been complaining about that for years. Fans have wanted to not root for that team for a long time around.
Oh, so the motherfuckers are cursed.
I know, dude. They are very much cursed. Wow. And it sucks because I mean I'm a Ravens fan, but I'm a Ravens fan because when I was growing up, they sucked, dude. The Skins were terrible. And I just jumped team when I was like 7, something like that. Yeah. I'm 24 now. You do the math, people. Yeah. And I mean, it does suck to see them always going through this, but the problem is their fucking owner.
Fuck yeah.
The guy is a cancer to society.
Goddamn
the guy's
idiot.
got to fucking go. You know what I mean? And this is the best shot to do it. The other owners should be pissed because if they find out he was stealing money from them,
get him out.
Like, I think it was part of the allegations too that they like withheld like $5 million I think from the NFL owners. Which again, if you're a billionaire, doesn't really sound like all that much money.
No, $5 million sounds like a lot.
But if you're a billionaire, it's not that much money. That's my point. It's kind of like a drop in the bucket. It's like $5 to some of these guys.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Damn.
Shit.
So if he withheld 5, I'm sure he withheld 10. And
a lot more.
10,
he probably was 20, 30, 40, so on and so forth.
Ain't no way he just stole $5 million.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He's like, y'all ain't going to see this shit
that's
or
a
think
fact.
much of it. Insane. Scheming motherfucker. That's how he made all of his money, too. He was a data communications guy at Snyder Communications. Like, he basically like cornered the market on telemarketing calls. Yeah. And just was like charging people basically out the ass to accept those fucking calls. And that turned him into a billionaire. Fuck that guy. Did. It's a snake.
He's a fucking snake. Fuck him.
So is your owner too, allegedly.
Yeah, no. He is.
Allegedly. I don't know.
He's a fucking bitch. The Dolphins owner is a fucking bitch.
Who's the Dolphins?
Like, I don't even want to get into that right now. Shit, is he bad or is just the Brian Flores?
He's trash. No one's liked him. No, we've been begging him to sell the goddamn team. And this Brian Flores thing we thought was the way out. But it doesn't look like it is, at least for now.
Not at all.
But shit. More to go on Sunday?
Yeah. I think we can wrap this one up.
Let's wrap it up, baby.
Good work, guys.
Yes, sir.
Good shit.